Alright, turn 37. Evocation, still going down for 7. Cast Mother Oak. Holy cow, it bounced. Okay, so I guess that means he put in a shit ton of gems into that spell for some reason. So it'll take him a long time to get any gems out of it. It's not a disaster, although it is a waste of gems. Flame Spirit and searched a bunch, didn't find anything. Observed a battle here between Battle Beast dudes and some PD. Why is his guy in Celestial Bureaucrat mode? This is kind of funny to watch. And when he dies, there he goes. Wow, that was a really, really bad mistake. So he just let his guy get hit repeatedly. So he collected all of these afflictions. And they also decapitated the guy in the other form, which then made him go to dragon form. And he still has the head lost and feeble mind, mute, all of this. So his god is now worthless until it dies and is reborn, or until he gets some healer action going there, because that's really bad. Okay, so that god is no longer an issue. Then I've got my attacks here. First one into nothing. Second one into, what is this? Okay, so this guy, he never did talk to me on IRC, and I didn't want to bump, and he did eventually actually go into this. This should not even be close. What is he doing? Touch of Madness? Okay, so he's throwing nether darts and berserking his living pillars. Alrighty then. So I assume he's just going to destroy him. Yeah, he lost 31 corals in exchange for a bunch of fine men. So, nothing. Next we've got this little battle where I split off one of my snake ladies. Looks like that actually worked out. So he did only have one PD. So she didn't die. And then I attacked into this, which was some stupid, no, that's not it. This one. Which was some more freaking skeletons that took my throne. So, that shouldn't be a problem. Let's not go much that. I lost my scorpions. Okay. Next we've got naked people in the woods. Alright. Some extra gold. And he got attacked by villains who failed. And then I got some... I only got 4 blood slaves. But, oh well. And then my patrollers cleared their unrest. But it's kind of lame. So it does go straight to my treasury, so I'll keep doing that. So I've got now my crystal matrix, and we're going to have him forge a coin this turn. He's going to keep blood hunting. This guy is going to go ahead and summon a Lamia Queen. There we go. And this moron is going up here. Then you're going to search. No, not you. Just you. You are going to... I really don't want to research in Drain 3. But I'm going to, because I don't want the province to be lost again. So we're just going to do that. Sure. And you're going to chillax until I get a gold event so I can fort it. And we're going to start... Oh, I have to reclaim it before I can make the mages. Okay, so we're going to wait a turn till this moron gets here and claim. And you are bringing the gnome back. Well, I'm going to gift a reason. You're going down here, you're going down here. You searched. And I believe I'm done searching up here, so you can go back this way. Yep. And so now I gotta decide what to do here. So I don't know what that is. I guess that's his, what's left of his army. So I'll let that go do its thing. Actually, that's sieging, so that's not actually his fort. I hate his flag. Okay, so he's actually sieging another fort. He's not doing anything useful. Okay, wonderful. And actually, I think what we're going to do here because I would like to take this throne. I need just a few more thrones to win, and if I could grab them, that would be nice. But I don't want to start a war I can't win. I don't quite have Firestorm yet, so I don't want to start a fight with this guy, and I don't want to start a fight with this guy. So I thought this was a fort I could take. If I do, I think I would have to attack this guy, which I don't want to because he's already being dogpiled. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to just move right on back up here. You can go down here. Sure. I assume these won't be here anymore. Actually, I don't want to do that, because if he moves into me, then it'll interrupt movement, and that'll be bad. Like, if he moves this way, and I move this way, and I move this way and interrupt his movement, then my guys will just suicide into his troops, and that's stupid. So we're not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to break off one of these. So we're going to do the same thing. No, not you. The other one. This one is going to go over here. Yeah, like so. Okay. And everybody else is going to chill here for a turn. You can preach, I guess? I don't know. Alright, so let's move them all back together, and then I'm just going to come up here and take this, I think. I would really like this to like spread out, but the AI seems to be very content to just sit right here and do nothing. But if I take this, then I am in reach of this throne, and I could go this way, get these thrones, these two, and this one, and I believe that's enough to win the game. Let's see. So I have 2, 4, I will have 5 when I reclaim Throne of, what is it, Summer? Which one was that then? Yeah, that was Summer. So that would be 5, so yeah. Those 3 thrones, this one, and this one would win. I wouldn't even have to fight this guy up here, or this guy. Neither of the really big guys, which is ideal. So I think that's what I will do. And after this guy claims this, I think I'll move him over here and start preaching this. Sneak him over, preach it until it's my candles, and then I'll just send my god in by himself to take that. Maybe with a little help, but probably not. Dist him and a bunch of scorpions. So it would take 3 turns to move there, though, unless I lab this and gateway to cross, which is kind of comically wasteful. Or I would have to shuttle the scorpions ahead of him, or I would have to bring mages so that I don't need the scorpions. Because I would need chaff. I would need a little bit of time for my god to do stuff before he got ganked by all these heavy cav and stuff. So, I don't know. We're not worrying about that right now, because right now I'm still getting a Lamia Queen and doing other things. So this guy, the Burninator, he's got F4, so he is Firestorm capable. For now, he's just going to read a book. But it's good to have him. I could make another one. I believe I will, actually. Is there 30, right? I believe. Actually, no, I don't want to make another one because that'll put me really low on fire gems. Because I need to have a little buffer, so if anyone attacks me, I can just hose gems at them in order to win. So we'll just sit with 1 for now. And sure, you can have the fire school. There we go. So we're making crystal coin, because that's the only way I'll be able to make one, and casting Contact Lamia Queen. And next turn we're going to be doing Gift of Reason. So I need to know Gift of Reason. First, let's go ahead and finish all of my moving around and researching things. So that was nothing there I could find. Those are nothing. Should I send them up here? Yes. I think I'll send them up here instead of down to my fort, my cap fort, because I'll keep making more of these down here. And it's nice to have them up farther. Actually, I'll move them here, so that way I can grab, because I'm going to make communicants now everywhere, so... Why is she not moving? Oh, probably because there's scorpions. Yep. That can stay in the fort. That goes up there. Okay. So that way she can carry the communicants away with the matrix. So, put out communicant in all these forts. I'm not going to put them on repeat, so I want to consciously think about where my gold's going. And, yeah. Put out another one of those. Another one of those. There we go. Alright, and let's see where we're going here. This guy, well, he's waiting for gold event if one comes so that I can do my thing. Why do I have 10 PD? Oh, it must have been an event. I need to buy PD here, just one. I'm kind of annoyed though, because I wanted this to be a fort I could take. Because then look, right here, go grab this, or I could go attack this guy, and at least have a place to collect all this gold, because this is high gold provinces. Oh well, it's kind of a mistaken misadventure, I guess. But at least this guy's kind of busy doing this. I don't know if he's going to actually be able to take... Well, actually the guy patrolled, so he doesn't have his... If he had just left his troops inside, he could have probably held the walls and done something in order to attrition all this, cut retreat provinces, and win. Instead, he's got his gods stuck outside. He patrolled and lost everything in here, so this game may very well be able to just storm and kill him. I could betray him, move Firestorm dude down and blow up the stack. Ooh, is that worth doing? I don't think it is. You don't win by having capitals, you win by getting thrones. And he doesn't have very many, and I don't want to fight him. Okay. Some research over here, over here. A whole bunch of research. What is this? Sure, spells. And let's see, got anything else interesting happening? She's watching. He's providing good visibility. And you're also providing... Let's go over here so you can watch the siege. And what is he doing here? I think he can go do something useful. Or do I need more scouting? I need more scouting over here. So you can go start creeping that way. Just you. Sneak. If I need to make a stealth guy, I can just crank out, waste some gems, make a black servant, or do something similar. Speaking of wasting gems, I do have... I could make specters, which I believe they random... Let me check that real fast. Spectral Mage... Because I know they random astral. Spectral Mage is random water, earth, and astral, and death. So they might be worth picking up, because I get 2 randoms of water, earth, astral, death. They have base death 1, and all of those randoms are good for me. So I think I will. I'll make a Spectral Mage. Do I have one up here? Yes, I do. There we go. And I've got gems, so good to use them on something potentially useful. So I'll do Spectral Mage here. You're just here. What am I going to do with you? I don't think anything for now. You're just going to keep sitting here until I manage to have enough guys with free turns to throw you some items to maybe do something. Like if the Spectral Mage comes out S1, then I can have him forge a shroud, and I guess, I don't know, I could make him like a retarded thug, full slots. I think I might. Or I could suicide my monkey and profit him, which would be funny and very stupid. I won't do that. If I was going to profit something, I would profit something useful. Let's see. Okay, so that's everything. Now, I need Gift of Reason here. And that is in Thaumaturgy. And that is 4, 5, 4. Okay, so I need Thou 4 in this next turn. I'm up to 1250, that's good. So we're going to cut off 400 of that and put it over here. so that I get 1,004, which will give me Gift of Reason. Yeah. And actually, where is Vortex of Returning? Is that 7? Oh yeah, it's 7. Okay. Oh well. Because I was hoping if I could Vortex of Returning, I could teleport my god over here with some pearls, and then attack this and have him Vortex my whole army back to my cap, instead of having to walk it around. But oh well, I'll let it walk around. And yeah, I believe that's basically all I can do here. I've got my mercs for another turn before I have to worry about paying for them again, which I will for sure. I'll probably bid like 250 at least for this, maybe 300, probably 200 for this one as well. Actually, it depends what my Spectral Mage comes out. If my Spectral Mage comes out, and if my Lamey Queen comes out Blood, that's really awesome. I'll just throw a Sanguine Dowsing Rod on her immediately, and then probably move her to one of these places to Blood Hunt. If my Spectre, by some miracle, comes out with his 2 randoms being Earth and Astral, then I will keep this guy probably for another round and slap a Slave Collar on him before I release. Actually, I can't. I would have to suicide him, which I would do. I would probably forge some Fire Earth item before suiciding him, but then I would send him. I'd probably just attack, walk him into PD here. What does he have for troops? He has these. I could just script them retreat. Since they're mindless, when they retreat they dissolve, and then I could just have him on attack close, and he would die. But we're not going to worry about that just yet. He doesn't need to be suicided immediately. Okay, so that's that. Just kind of cranking along, summoning some stuff, and figuring out where I'm going to go for these last 3 thrones. I'm not quite sure why everyone kind of let me get all the thrones, kind of at the very far edges. These 2 were close. I understand me getting these. This one I should not get. This one's like 2 provinces away from him, and I already had a bunch, and this has been sitting there for a long time, but he let me get it. And I don't know why they let that happen, but not going to complain. I'll take the thrones. So yeah, I believe that is the turn.